holy huddle of it's our family, and you can help go have your family, and at holidays we're always inviting friends who may not have a family to go stay with. Easter and Thanksgiving and Christmas, there's always somebody always brings a friend who so that they don't have to spend that holiday alone. It's very inclusive, and I love that about my family. It's what I think family really is, and I think the church misses out on that definition of family. We are the body of believers. We are a family. We are the family of God. And again, Jesus calls us to be fishers of men, not gutters of the fish. We can't gut a fish that's not in the boat, and it's not our job to gut it anyway. Verse 7, the end of the passage, Paul is talking about all the stuff, what things were gained to me. This stuff that I thought was important, was of high value above everything else. He uses the terms of the marketplace, profit, gain versus loss, because he's speaking to a people who were on a highway of trade. And it speaks, they really understand the terms of profit and loss, and they get it. And his entire paradigm of profit and loss was flipped on the Damascus Road experience. He thought legalistic righteousness, I'm a Pharisee, I'm doing all the right stuff at the right time, in the right way, I got it right. And this Jesus thing, it's a loss cause. So I'm going to go after it. I'm going to persecute it because it's wrong. But Paul gets knocked off his high horse. He gets knocked off his paradigm of doing the right thing at the right time. And he realizes that it's not about not messing up. It's about not missing out. He realizes that all this stuff, all of the doing the right things, the pressure of I have to be perfect, was gone with Christ's sacrifice. He writes to the Ephesians in Ephesians chapter 5, it is for freedom that you've been set free. Don't allow yourselves to be burdened again by a yoke of slavery. Don't allow yourselves to be burdened by a set of rules that either the outside enforces on you or that you enforce on yourself. It's not about a legalistic set of rules. It's about relationship. As corny and cliche and oversaid as it is in Christian circles, it's really not about religion. It's not about do this at the right time. It's do you know who Jesus is? We need to realize that it's not about what we do, but it's about who we know. It's not about the list. It's about the one who gave us life, who sacrificed it all for who we are, and wants to walk alongside of us in our life. Let's bow our heads. And I have a couple questions that I'd like to ask. First is, do you know Christ? Maybe something you said has sparked a memory. Maybe you were offended by someone in the church. And I'm sorry for that, because it's not the example of who Christ is. You belong in God's family, whether you choose to or not. And God's saying, welcome home, if it is something you want to choose to do today. You're a member of God's family. And if that's you, if you're wrestling with whether or not you believe in this whole Jesus concept, I'd encourage you to think about it. Maybe over the next couple of weeks, or even if you're at the point of decision already, I'd like you to raise your hand if that's you. If you're deciding that today, I want to give this Jesus guy a shot. You can put your hands down. The second question I want to ask is, maybe you've succumbed to that legalistic righteousness, that desire to do the right thing at the right time. You have to be perfect. You've allowed yourself to be overburdened by the pressure of being perfect. I want to encourage you this morning that it's not about being perfect. It's about having a relationship with the perfect one. Maybe you've been knocked off that high horse today. Or maybe you still need to get knocked off the high horse of legalistic righteousness. It's a process that we're constantly going to have to fight. But maybe today, if that's something you realize in your heart that you need to give up, I'd like you to raise your hand. That's good. God, right now I just thank you for who you are and for the sacrifice you made, that you have given us the ability to relieve the pressure of who we are, that we're no longer obligated to follow the law, that you are the completion of the law. I pray for those who are making a decision to follow you today. We thank you for that. We welcome them into your family. And I pray that as we go out this week, and as we realize the pressures in our own life, that we would realize that it's not about being perfect. That we would allow ourselves to realize if we screw up, there's grace and forgiveness. Thank you for that. And I pray that we would depressurize our lives. Amen.